Previously,
Oh.
Ba-da-ba.
It's just a bunch of ashes! There's no map piece! Remember, he did burn to death in a fire, so this is kind of all that's left of the guy. Let's take a look.
Ooh, looks like human ashes.
Ooh, delightful! Yep, this is the final resting place of Rapscallion, so it looks like our quest to find all 4 map pieces may be at an end because his Steam and Weenie hut out on the beach is locked. We can't get into it, and we clearly can't talk to the man. Not only is he dead, but he wasn't buried with anything because he burnt to a crisp. So where science may fail us, voodoo can come in and help. Just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and pick up a handful. You know, for reasons. Very silty. So if we need voodoo to fill in the gaps, we need to go talk to our favorite voodoo priestess. Fast travel with me over to the swamp. All right, we're back in our humble abode. Now, a lot of these point-and-click adventure games kind of got a reputation of having to pore over every single pixel on the map lest you miss something. And I feel like Monkey Island 2 does a little bit of a better job about that because the things that you need are more or less obvious. They do a good job of like masking the important items against the background art so they don't immediately stand out. But this is one of the parts in the game where, yeah, you do kind of need to investigate everything because in a spot as innocuous as this, there's something very important hidden in here. Like we've got the books, we've got bottles, we've got jars, and then we have one particular jar right here. And if you blink, you miss it, and you need to look at it too.
Cat dewormer.
Not that one. It's a different jar. This one.
Mojo, the mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. Ash to life.
That's the one.
Uncremating cream.
An uncremating cream, you say? That sounds useful. Let's pick it up.
Hey, that's just a display model.
Uh-oh.
I've got the real stuff back here.
That's so conspiratorially. You want the good shit? Come on back here.
The dead back to life.
I could do all kinds of cool stuff with that.
I could do lots of cool stuff with that.
There are some complications.
Always.
It
There's always
only
rules
works
with
on
voodoo.
ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, you need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
I have the ashes of somebody I'd like resurrected right here.
Now,
Bring them to
you'd have
me.
to go back and forth to go get the ashes in
No,
order to complete that.
there's
There's no
only one
way
small
you'd want to pick up the
problem.
ashes the first
I
time.
forgot the recipe.
What?
It's been a long time. I don't have that cookbook
A long,
anymore.
lonely
What
time.
a drag.
So not only was there a little back and forth that we saved by picking up the ashes automatically, but she hits us with another fetch quest because she needs a voodoo cookbook to complete the recipe. And where do we go for that? Why, we go back to the Fat City Library. So come along with me. Let's take another trip around the Caribbean. Still not even close to being done. There's still so much more. Okay, we got the book.
I got a book of voodoo recipes for you.
Good. How many crab scalps does it say to use?
13.
Good. That's just what I thought when I whipped up this experimental batch.
Oh, experimental voodoo. Excellent.
Thanks.
Remember, just a dabble do ya.
Okay, we got the ash to life, so back to the graveyard. All right, moment of truth time. We're back. We have what we need. Let's let her rip. And be prepared for some amazing pixel animation. Blink. Blink.
Phew, that was a close one. If I didn't have my flame-resistant apron on, I would have been killed.
Oh, buddy, I got bad news for you.
Yep, close one, all right. Say, about that big whoop deal.
Big whoop. I'll take that secret with me to my grave.
What an incredible convenience for the two of us.
I got some bad news for you, Rap. You're dead.
What?
Let's see, you're deader than dirt. Your life is well done. You shivered your last timber. You're the prep cook at the pearly gates.
You're the prep cook at the pearly gates.
I'm dead?
Yep.
Green is year-old pickle relish.
I'm not
Actually,
ready to
worse than that
die.
just a few minutes
I feel
ago.
my soul is not at peace.
Uh-oh.
There is something I must do before I pass on.
Oh, do you need me to do something for you like everyone else in the Caribbean?
Perfect Plumpswin cooked wiener technology?
No.
No.
I just have this
Meh.
nagging feeling that I left the gas on in my restaurant. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, is that all?
I'll
Okay.
check the gas for you, Rap.
Thanks. Here's the key.
Rattle, rattle. Oh, good. The ash to life even brings keys to life, too. Yeah, it doesn't last very long. The voodoo priestess warned us about that. Okay, back to the beach. Now that we can get into the weenie hut. Time to unlock us a weenie hut. Click, in we go. Not much to look at, but apparently she had it where it counts. And sure enough, the gas is on. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, well, we can't look at it. Let's just use the knob and turn it off. And one last little thing here.
They're empty, but I can still smell the pickles.
I am the pickle guy in my marriage, right? Like in every relationship, every healthy relationship needs a pickle person and a not pickle person, right? Whenever you go to a restaurant and order a sandwich or there's pickles involved or something, you need someone who is grossed out by pickles and will refuse to eat them, and you need someone who will eat that pickle. And I am the guy who will eat the pickle. Same with olives too. My wife hates olives. My kid, he's indifferent towards pickles, but he's kind of starting to come around. Okay, turned off the gas, back to the graveyard. Let's give Rapscallion the good news. Told you I wasn't messing around with all this back and forth business. Let's bring Rap out of his powdery sleep one final time. Diddle-diddle-doo.
Well,
What's it? There's really no like cool down period on this. You're just like back to life instantly. Hey, you were right. The gas was on.
The gas was on. I turned it off.
thanks. I guess where I'm going, I won't need this map anyway.
Cha-ching!
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Now I can rest in the folds of the earth, like a steaming weenie in a soft, fresh bun.
Bloop. And there we have it, the final map piece. All 4 pieces of the map, although I can't really make heads or tails out of it. It looks like they don't really fit together all that well. So you know who we need. We need somebody who knows a thing or two about maps, and that would be our good friend Wally in Woodtick. Now, automatically, I would just go back to town, but honestly, I don't remember if there's a 4th cutscene you get for finding the last map piece. I always just go straight to Wally's spot to see if he can help me with the map, instead of sailing somewhere else. So let's give this a shot real quick.
Where do you want to go?
Let's try going over to Fat Island. Yeah, we do get a 4th cutscene. This is great.
LeChuck, sir, I got good news, and I got bad news. The bad news is that Guybrush has found the last piece of the map. The good news is that I got a plan that can't fail. You see, he must take the map to a cartographer to have it deciphered. I'll head him off before he gets there.
If your plan fails,
It will not, your voodoo lordship.
I don't think I've ever seen that cutscene. In all my years of playing this game in my youth, I always just shortcutted straight to
Where'd
the
you want
end.
to go?
That is a first for me. I am glad to know that I can still get new entertainment out of this game 30 odd years later. All right, back to Scab Island. We don't actually need to sail anywhere, Captain Dread. Sorry about that. Straight to go see Wally, and apparently Largo's in on it. So let's find out what happens when we go talk to our little guy. Wally's in danger too. We need to go warn him. All kinds of things going on.
I hope I didn't lose it.
Oh, you didn't. Someone stole it.
Excuse me.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Hi, I'm
Hi,
Guybrush.
I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Remember, I had to start this game over because of some data issues I had a few episodes ago, so I haven't actually talked to the guy yet. I just came in and swiped his monocle and then left without so much as a word. Do you know anything about
Do
Big
you
Whoop?
know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you. I'm heavily armed.
You sure look it. Just asking.
Don't shoot. I was just asking.
Well, that's a dangerous question. I've been researching Big Whoop for years. There are a lot of people who'd like to get their hands on my files.
All right, you're looking for Big
Are
Whoop
you
too?
looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
Oh, nothing. I just happen to have all 4 map pieces to it.
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
I might know a thing or two.
Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them. Of course.
Well, well. Guess you don't need me then.
As a matter of fact, I do. Hey, what if I gave you
I'll never
this
be
little
able
piece
to
of
afford
parchment
a
right
new
here?
one. What is that? I can't see a thing. All I want is my monocle.
So here's the thing. You're kind of stuck until Wally's
How am
able
I
to see
supposed to
again, but
work?
we stole his monocle to give to Captain Dread as a lucky sailing
Dang.
necklace. But do you remember that model lighthouse in the Fat City Library?
I'm such a
The one
dope.
with the little lens that was inside. Well, as it happens,
Can't I do
it happens
anything
to be
right?
Wally's
doesn't seem to
exact
work.
prescription. Use
That
lighthouse.
doesn't seem to work.
Oh, sorry. Give
Oh, shoot.
lighthouse lens to Wally.
Ah, that'll work. Thanks.
Miracle upon miracles! Doink, doink, doink. Give map piece to Wally.
What's this? A map?
What the hell is this? Some
Looks
kind of
like
map?
only part of a map.
I've got the rest of it right here.
Very interesting.
Can you put it all together into one map for me?
I'll do it for you if you'll run an errand for me. Go to the International House of Mojo and ask the fortune teller if my love potion's ready.
Yo, love
Okay.
I'll try to
potion.
have this done for
Poor
you.
little guy
when
must
you
get
come
lonely
back.
in here. Okay, little bit more back and forth. Come fast travel with me back to the Voodoo Priestess, and it should be the last time we have to go visit the swamp. We're actually starting to wrap the game up. I think we can finish this episode up, and then we have 1 episode left before we're done.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
Again and again and again and again.
Wally sent me to pick up some love potion.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said to enjoy, but to be careful. It's powerful stuff. Wouldn't want that little guy getting hurt.
Aw, poor little
Wait,
Wally.
I just felt a sudden disturbance in the force. As if a tiny, tiny voice just called out in fear and then hastily scratched a message in a table.
That would have been really
Wally's
thrilling
in
to
trouble,
see.
And I think LeChuck has something to do with it.
Uh-oh. I better go check.
Gotta go. They do love their Lucasfilm references, don't they? Okay, back to Woodtick. Okay, so apparently the Voodoo Priestess was supplying LeChuck with stuff. I mean, yeah, he's a bad guy and she recognizes that he needs to be stopped, but hey, a gal's gotta make a living, right? So you can go back to Woodtick and go check out Wally's shop and get a clue as to what to do, but what you really need to do is just hop in the crate and you'll get shipped off to LeChuck's fortress immediately.
Like so.
To the Ghost Pirate LeChuck.
Oh.
Care of LeChuck's Island Getaway and Spa. Contents, miscellaneous voodoo supplies.
Use crate.
I think there's something moving in here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Rich, I sure could use a hand with this one. Looks like another box of live snakes.
Sounds like it, too.
Well, let's get it on the truck.
And there we go! Part 2 done! On to part 3, LeChuck's Fortress. Do-do-do-do.
In the small crate of voodoo supplies that would be his home for the next 5 days and nights, Guybrush is forced to eat bat lungs and eel bladders to stay alive.
Snake Eater.
Eventually, Guybrush and the rest of the slithering cargo are delivered to the very doorstep of the Caribbean's most fearsome villain, living or dead, the ghost pirate, LeChuck.
LeChuck.
Ah, LeChuck's crate of voodoo supplies.
And Largo is surprisingly alive, despite not
usually
delivering
don't deliver
Guybrush.
out this far, and you guys bucking for a tip?
Well, we figured since...
Well, you figured wrong. LeChuck don't tip nobody.
Gee.
What a butt.
He is a butt! That delivery person is
I hate
correct.
snakes.
I hate, why'd it have to be snakes? Okay, well, here we are at LeChuck's Fortress. We have a little bit of time left in this episode, so let's do some exploring, shall we?
It's the crate I came here in.
Well, let's open it up and hop back in.
I'm not getting back in there.
Okay, fine, fair enough. So mirroring Monkey Island 1, we're kind of getting to, the third act of the game, and it's in a brightly red kind of hellish landscape, right? Only instead of actual hell, like in Monkey Island 1, underneath Monkey Island, we're in LeChuck's Voodoo Fortress, which he had this whole time, apparently. So it's time to kind of snoop about a bit. We don't exactly know the fate of Wally, but presumably he's all right. You would hope so anyway. Oh, look, helpful signs.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, not much to say. Sign, yet another sign, broken sign, plain wooden sign, big sign of splinters. So all we have to do now is just kind of wander around. Obviously, we're not getting any directions from the signs in the fortress, but believe it or not, we do have directions. It's impossible to navigate the fortress on your own, but if you'll recall, the greatest scene in the game, we got a little song from some skeletons, and it wasn't just a dream. If we look at the encrusted paper and the lyrics that Guybrush wrote down, the instructions that Guybrush writened down, they're actually directions on how to navigate the fortress. So we need to look for rib bone connected to the leg bone.
Many hours later.
Nope, that didn't work. Okay, that was the wrong one. If it was the right one, it would take us to another hallway with another trio of ugly bone things. So let's look at this again. Rib bone connected to the leg bone connected to the hip bone. That doesn't match up, so let's go down another corridor. It'll come to me, I promise. Oh, okay, neat. What is this room all about? I remember this being slightly important, and I remember this graphic being amazing with the skull with the candles in its eye sockets. Jail cell. Look at jail cell.
It's Wally.
Wally, what's up, dude?
Wally.
Mr. Brush, is that you?
He still has his lens. That's nice.
How's it hanging?
You think this is funny?
Kinda.
They abducted me in my office, brought me here in a duffel bag, interrogated me, then they...
What? What?
They took away my monocle for a while.
Those savages!
I see. The map, Wally. What about the map?
Oh, LeChuck's got it, but who cares?
Who cares?
Yes, I memorized the whole thing before he took it.
Thank goodness for your brilliant brain.
Dinky, not too far from here.
Dinky
After
Island,
you
eh?
bust me out of here, we could steal a boat and go there.
Wally's fucking hardcore. That's awesome.
Okay, stand back. I'm gonna bust down the door.
What are you, nuts? Go get the key. He probably keeps it in his office down the hall.
Okay, that does make more sense. But, hey, could you stop that annoying swinging?
Could you please stop that annoying swinging?
Sorry.
And he does.
I'm gonna go get that key.
Okie dokie.
Ha ha ha, this is funny. He's got jokes. Up. There's a door there, but it's just for decoration. You can't do nothing. Okay, it took some doing, but I found the ugly bone thing that matches up with what it is that we need. And if I don't miss my guess, I think, and every time you get it wrong, the game reshuffles it and changes the lyrics up, because this wasn't what it was a minute ago. But we found the right one, so let's give this a push, hop in. It should take me to another hallway filled with, yes, there we go. All right, so next verse, look at... So the first three bones are the ones that matter. The last one is, you can just throw that away. So we need head connected to rib, rib connected to leg. Head connected to rib, rib connected to leg. There we go. Now that you find the first one, finding the subsequent ones are quite a bit easier. All right, that makes it pretty easy. Let's see if it matches up. Should be arm connected to head connected to rib. Arm, head, rib. Yep. So the last one we're looking for is leg, hip, arm. So push this. Leg, hip, arm. Leg, hip, arm right there in the middle. Push, push, in we go. And that should be the last one. We found the door to LeChuck's office. Finally, good lord. Okay, that took a lot longer to remember how to navigate than I'm proud to admit. So this one actually is really easy. Look at the huge door and the massive locks.
There is no way, not even in an adventure game, that I'd be able to get all those locks open.
So what do? You just open the door, because there's a tiny little door in the middle. And sure enough, there is the voodoo key to the jail. It's just that easy. We can just go ahead and pick that up. We'll just stroll on over and whoopsie poopsie. We fell right into the trap.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh dear
You
me.
have finally been caught. I have searched every island.
No, you haven't. You've been here the whole time.
Sailed every sea.
Well, when you were alive, sure.
And now, you are mine. What do you have to say for yourself?
All right, one cutting bone mo from Guybrush. Gulp.
Largo.
They all say gulp.
Yes, sir, LeChuck, sir.
Take Guybrush down to the torture chamber and get the machine set up.
Yes, sir.
I still have your voodoo doll, Largo.
You be in a heap of trouble, Guybrush Threepwood.
Apparently
Now
I
that
do
you are
be.
mine, you will pay for what you did to me.
Hey, what's a little root beer between friends?
Silence! There is only
I would
one
love to be
thing
able to
more
yell that
painful
genuinely at
than
somebody.
being resurrected from the dead and crammed into a rotting body. Do you know what that is? It is what is about to happen to you.
I didn't ask for that to happen, buddy.
You see that candle over there? When it burns through that rope, the bag will fall on the bellows. When it is compressed, it will shoot a single lead bullet, which will ricochet off that pan, then off the shield behind me, bounce off that other shield, finally striking the green balloon. When it pops, it will cause that lever to fall, releasing that ratchet on the chain wheel, and sending you down into the pit of acid.
Sounds perfectly reasonable.
Gee,
Do you know what happens next?
I dissolve.
Well...
I will take your bones, still alive and in great pain, and make them into a chair. I will call it my screaming chair. Every morning I will sit in it and listen to you scream.
How strangely intimate.
Any questions?
Several, actually. Why don't you just shoot me?
Why didn't you just shoot me when I came in?
Because we had an extra disc.
I don't think I've ever picked that dialogue option. Almost 40 years later, this game is still cracking my ass up. Okay, what is the secret of Monkey Island?
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
All will be revealed in a few moments.
Isn't it dangerous to leave a pit of acid uncovered?
I'm growing tired of your stupid
You just had to ask
questions.
until he gets tired.
Prepare to die.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right, well, we're in a fine how do you do here.
What he was going to do to me?
An ottoman comes to mind.
So we're in this crazy Rube Goldberg machine, and we got to find a way out, and we're going to have to do that some other time. We are out of time for today, but hey, you right there, thank you so much for watching. We're coming up on the end of the game here, so stay tuned. You can see the thrilling conclusion. But in the meantime, if you like what you saw, hey, drop me a like, drop me a comment, drop a subscribe if you haven't, and just signal to the algorithm that this is a channel we're taking a chance on. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.